like to sound good.
It's all good. Get in the camera, please.
Yeah. Fuck off.
CKCU 93.1 FM. Ottawa, you rockin' with Living Large.
You got a problem with the child?
Hey, I'm Aaron.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Aaron.
Yo, man, like, how you got this, like,
There you go.
live stream? Yeah, man, like, you like.
Hey, that was Outstanding by the Gap Band.
Yeah.
Before
Classic.
that, we had I Was On Why It Gotta Hurt So Bad by
Nile Groove,
baby.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And we got a show coming up, so make sure you check them out, support them.
Hell yeah.
Give that
I think
Ottawa
it's at
love,
the Kinky Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
You know? We'll get back to you on this.
We'll get back to you.
We'll get back to you on
we'll
that.
consult, the great sage Google.
Facebook on that.
Great Sage Facebook.
Hell
Get
yeah.
all the details and shit, and then
That's
we'll
right.
come back and we'll let you know. We'll be like, yo, man, check them out. It's good music. So, like, let's do that up. But, the time right now is 2:45. You know what we normally do?
Hi, man, with it?
You know, what's the significance of 2:45 right now?
Hi, man, with it?
On a Wednesday, I guess technically a Thursday morning.
Hi, man, with it?
Hi, man, what up? Yes. Let's do it. Okay, let's go.
All right. So today's clear, low and 9.
Uh-huh.
This afternoon, we got a mixed sun clouds, a high 19.
What?
For Friday, it's sunny and a high 17.
Aha.
It's looking cloudy for Saturday and Sunday. In Echo afternoon, it's clear at 11 degrees, and that's 51 degrees Fahrenheit for our American listeners.
Yeah, boy! That be the job because we're done because we're out because there in the building. What you doing do?
New Jack City. Because we on this Saturday.
Oh, I heard of those dudes. I heard they're dope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I heard
They
they're good
playing
people.
something called New Jack Swing. What is that?
Oh, that's music, bro.
Music. That's music. New Jack Swing.
It's music, bro.
R&B
Get
and
it
hip hop
right.
blended together.
Yeah.
Perfect harmony, perfect melody.
It's pretty
And
dope.
that's what it is. If y'all don't know,
We ain't biased.
check us out on Saturday,
Yeah.
midnight to 2 in the morning.
Check us out.
Y'all know what that is all about. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because that's how we do.
That's how it is done.
That's
actually.
right. That's
Period.
right. That's
Like,
right.
It's not how we do it. It's just how it's done.
Hey,
Period.
that's
So,
what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got Aaron in the building.
Blah.
Yo.
I like to say Peter Parker.
Yes.
It's all good though, because if you've seen the new Spider-Man movie, they wanted to go all, ethnic and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, you know what? Shit, we got the
Just the cast.
that's what I'm saying. You know, but we got the Filipino, Peter Parker right here. You
I
know,
appreciate it. Yeah.
keeping it like that. But you do photography, you do journalism, you do all this. Go ahead and tell them what else you do.
Yeah, I do journalism. Not much. I'm not a big fan of reporting, but I do like photography.
Okay.
I like mini docs. I'm doing a class on mini documentaries.
All right.
I recently just did a story with a mental health advocate.
Okay.
Who's also a former substitute high school teacher of mine.
Oh
Which
shit!
is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
He gave me his whole rundown story.
Shit. Okay.
Basically, how he just battled through a bunch of mental illness, adversities brought on by mental illnesses. So that was really cool to show to the class. I'm working on the final cut of it.
Okay.
Which is due in 2 weeks. But yeah, it's reading week, which is basically a whole week where I'm supposed to read, but I'm probably not going to read. So, but it's just to catch up. But yeah, so I'm just chilling for now, I guess.
All right.
Having time to chill is always nice.
It's crazy how you got teachers like that. Our high school was filled with.
Yeah, it sounds like it's fucking you.
Yeah, man.
Oh my lord, man! You got no idea. Me and the pilot,
what are
we
you
had
talking
it
about?
going on.
Our high school was A1. What are you talking about? It was amazing. It was beautiful. It was great.
Hey, I mean, it's closing down, so it's all good, and it's been years.
I guess so.
What's the statute of limitations for stuff like that?
I don't know. Are you sure it's closing down though?
I heard.
Yeah, because I heard through the grapevine as well. But nothing concrete has been said though.
Okay.
What school is this? Brookfield?
Brookfield High School.
Yeah, okay.
Brookfield High
Should
School.
we name names? Well,
We should. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we got no obligations and
Yeah.
we got no loyalty.
No.
No.
Hell no.
No.
Okay, let's put it to you like this, all right? Let's name off the actual cool teachers, all right? You had Mr. Latteru.
Okay.
Who do you got?
Kaminsky's dope.
You got Kaminsky, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Gobro was all right, too.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
Other Kaminsky, because they were brothers.
Okay.
He was cool too.
Miss Witter was okay.
Yeah.
I thought she was.
Yo, Miss Witter was dope.
Yeah, I thought she was a
I like
cool
Miss
teacher.
Witter. Miss Witter was
You know,
dope.
even though she caught a lot of flack. You know.
Yeah, no. Miss Witter took good care of us still, though.
She did.
She knew we were skipping.
That's it.
And she took care of us like
Yeah,
really well.
yeah. No, she definitely
Yeah.
did. You know, business and marketing, she held that class down. What else? Any other teachers?
Oh man, I'm trying to think. In my 4 years. What about the art teacher?
Which one?
I don't know. There's many. They cycle through art teachers like crazy.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
guess
So
not,
no art
yeah.
teachers.
Definitely not no real gym teacher.
Fournier was cool.
Yeah.
She was all right, but she wanted me to do that.
I never had her.
She had this tile mosaic shit at the back wall,
Okay.
right? But they didn't seal it in with that cement thing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like jagged. And I skipped that class like a mother, you know? And she ends up telling me, she's like, you know what, you're not going to end up passing the class. But if you do put in the cement thing, I'll take that as your summative assignment. And you
Yeah.
can pass the class. At least I'll give you a 50. I'm like, okay. And I was like, so what's up? How am I supposed to do this? I thought she was going to give me some shit to do,
Oh,
you know?
of course, yeah.
But it's like, no, put on a glove and just take a whole bunch of cement in your hand and just kind of smear the wall with it. I'm like, okay, so like how? And she's like this. She put on a glove, smeared the wall, and then all of a sudden, while she's going like this, the glove tore up and she's just started like bleeding like crazy. She's like, oh my God. And she's like, well, watch yourself. Try not to cut yourself. Blah, blah. Don't do what I did. I'm like, all right. As soon as she left, I'm like, you know what? The 50 isn't worth me cutting myself and bleeding to death. Yeah, I'm out of here. I was there. I messed around a couple times, you know, for the class. After that, I never showed up. I'm like, forget it. I'm failing anyway. She told me I'm failing.
Yeah.
I got to do this to pass. I'm not doing it, so technically I'm not passing. I'm out.
Oh man, that's high school. That was our high school in
Hell
a
yeah.
nutshell. There's oh man, grade 9 and 10. I think we legit just skipped the last month of school.
Pretty much.
Man, like you need to understand. I went in with in some classes I had 90s.
Yeah.
And I still did the exam, but I dropped from a 90 to like a 51, you know? Because I was always a good student. Like, I knew how to finesse.
He was a good student up until he came to the same school as me.
Yeah,
and
man.
the bad influence kicked in.
Like, legitimately what happened, because someone didn't like to skip alone, so, like, you talked me into it.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
When we were doing Arabic school on Saturdays, I got roped into that while you were doing a month of it. And then you taught me how to skip that. You told me, like, yo, this is what we do. This is how we got to get out of here and stuff like that.
Oh, I had it broken down to a science.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, when you get to Brookfield, I'm like, yo, this is how you do it.
Of course.
This is how we skip class. Let's do
yeah,
it.
but, like, it's funny because it is a little different because, like, Saturday school, like, if you don't go, it's not like they're going to expel you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like this. I mean, all you're really missing out on is learning your mother tongue and, you know, your language and gaining literacy on that front, which is important, but I was an idiot, and so I skipped. But
Well,
like,
no, man, it was kinda like-
who wants to go to school for 6 days straight?
Number one. Number two, school on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Hell no. We're not doing that. And number three, as old as we are, and they sticking us in classrooms with, like, little kids, it's kind of, you know, it kind of hurts the heart a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn.
Yeah,
And sometimes
and it's not
these
only
kids,
that, man.
these kids are doing better than you, and you're like, goddamn,
Well,
you know?
it's not only that, too, like, they were very judgmental.
That too.
It wasn't like, you know, oh, well, like, you don't know this, we're going to teach you. It's more like, well, how do you not know this?
Yeah.
You should know this.
You know, it's like, yo, how does
so,
this
like,
kid know this, and he's younger than you by, like, say, 4 or 5 years, and you don't know?
Well,
So,
my
like,
dad worked
whatever.
all the time, and we're a big family, so my mom had to take care of the younger siblings. So, like,
There you
sorry.
go.
I'm sorry I don't have access
That-
to information like you
that
do
plus
because we ain't
there's no-
wealthy.
There's no
Like,
motivation neither, you know what
No,
I mean?
not at all.
No motivation.
Yo, it was the worst. It was so degrading, and so I started skipping. It's like, yo, I can go to school and get degraded on a Saturday, or I can cut class, go to the Dairy Queen that's right next by, get some ice cream, and chill out.
Hell
So that's
yeah.
what I did.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean the choice was very
Crazy.
simple. And then winter came.
What were we doing in the winter time?
Man,
we still skipped.
Yo, layers,
We still skipped.
because like you knew you were gonna be outside for a long time, and I was so bored.
Yeah, it got to a point where they'd be calling the family, be like,
Yeah.
you know what, your son doesn't want to be here. We can clearly tell your sons don't want to be here. Please leave them at home because they're our responsibility. But when they end up skipping and something were to happen to them on the outside, that's
Yeah.
our responsibility. So please leave them at home. We don't want nothing to happen like that.
Yeah.
You know? But you got a story you want to tell us about that whole skipping thing. Right before I came to school, you skipped class one time and you got almost booked by the principal.
Man, I don't even remember, bro.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
All right, shoddy memory, so I'll tell the
No,
story.
I've been inhaling a lot of bleach lately.
Shoddy memory, so I'll tell the story. All right, so what happened was, dude was skipping,
Yeah.
and then the principal saw him, and then he recognized him.
Oh my god!
And then he's like, "Yo," he tried to play police.
How did I
trying to catch
forget
a
about
truancy
this?
or whatever,
Oh
So-
my god! I legitimately forgot.
He
about
started
this.
chasing down Apollo, and Apollo hopped the fence, and the fence wasn't even that high up, you know what I mean? It was like one of those waist up,
Yeah.
it's up to your waist. So Apollo hopped it, and this guy ran. He grabbed the fence. He was about to hop it, but then he's like, forget it. So he ran around the fence.
Yeah, and by the time he did that, I was gone. And the reason why is because the fence is not that high, but I was also short. So for me, it was easy for me to just hop,
Yeah.
But he was a tall dude.
Should have been easy to hop too.
Nah, man, it came like up to his ankles. It was like an awkward length for him.
So he should be able to hop too,
Yo,
man.
like,
it's called hurdles.
Dude is not an Olympian, Like, he's a Saturday school principal, Lord knows, I don't even know if that job's paid, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I heard he was fucking drugs at one point.
I don't
drugs and
know.
stuff like that.
Yo, people like
you
to
can't,
gossip.
You can't be a drug dealer and not be able to hop fences.
I don't know,
That's
man.
all I'm
People
saying.
like to. I
That's all
do
I'm
not
saying.
take no merit in that unless like there was actual legitimate proof, which there never was. So like I don't take.
I'm just going by with what I heard, and what I heard is he was a drug dealer.
Man, but
and
you
can't
hear
be
a
a
lot
drug
of things
dealer.
in life. You hear a lot of things.
You can't be a drug dealer if he can't hop fences.
You're gonna take everything.
That's a bad drug dealer. You know what? You know what? It's not true. It's not true because if you are a drug dealer, you got to be able to hop fences.
I don't even know, man.
No, I don't think so.
Yo,
I don't think so.
yeah. What was the line by Dead Prez? Like, yo, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see.
I guess.
Yeah, man, you can't believe what you hear.
I guess.
You can't believe what you hear at all. But
whatever.
no, I was so my grades dropped in like grade 9 and 10 because we cut that last class, right? Like that last month.
Of course.
And I remember for careers, it was civics and careers. So I did civic, no problem. It was careers. You know how you're supposed to put together a profile at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ran into the careers teacher because you have to hand in your textbooks. He's like, yo, man, where have you been for a month? And I spun him such a sob story. And I was like,
Yeah, we play with them emotions.
Oh, we were horrible. I was like, there's a death in the family. It's okay because you don't specify who died. You say it's a death in the family.
Man,
That's not a lie. Technically, somebody has died in your family at some point.
Man, I killed off every family member.
Twice.
Twice.
But we're like,
Twice over.
I was like, there's a death in the family that happened in the Middle East, and so my dad had to go, and, we're single income family, because at that point we were working at McDonald's, like, so I had to work full-time at McDonald's to support my family.
Yeah.
And so, like, sir, I wanted to come to class, but, like, I had to pay for my family, money... We need money for bills and stuff because it was very last minute. We weren't like financially prepared for this. My dad didn't have anything saved up, and so he felt like really, really bad. He's like, look, man, just give me whatever you have. I'm guarantee I'll pass you. Like all I can give you is a 50, but guarantee
I'll
I
take
will
it.
pass you. And I was like, yeah, man, thank you, I appreciate
Whatever.
it. Thanks for understanding. I'm actually because it was during school too. And I'm like, actually, I got a shift. So like, here's my stuff. Here's the textbook. I'll be there for the exam. No, there's no exam for careers.
No.
There's no exam. Yeah. So I'm like, here's
do
my
that
stuff.
assignment.
Yeah. And then I was like, I appreciate it, but I gotta go work. And then I just went home and slept.
No. We didn't go home and
slept.
sleep.
Yeah.
No. We went home to watch Steve Wilkos. Different.
Oh, jeez, the Steve Wilkos show.
AKA Hick Bashing.
Oh man, it was amazing. That was a good show. It was worth skipping.
Season 1.
Season
1.
Season 1, of course.
Season 1.
High School Education, Steve Wilkos show. Steve Wilkos show.
Steve Wilkos.
Yeah, especially not where
Gotta
we
go.
went.
Steve Wilkos.
Yeah, definitely not where we went. It was definitely not worth it.
Never heard of it.
Oh
Ready,
man.
No.
You heard
No.
of Jerry Springer?
Who?
Jerry Springer?
Jerry Springer, yeah.
Yeah, he was the lead bodyguard. Not bodyguard. Security. Head of security.
Yeah, he said it's
on the
security.
Jerry Springer show.
Bald dude?
Yeah.
Okay,
He had his own spin-off. Yeah, there you go.
And
Yeah.
it was all about like tough love and heart,
Okay,
and
yeah,
even
yeah,
love
yeah.
is not. It's just about tough.
No, if you are gonna watch it, watch season 1. Because now they toned him down. They made him
so good.
They made him what he always said, a belly rubber,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. We're not here to make you feel
you
good.
tear into these dudes,
Yeah.
you tear into them. But what happened was, and the reason why it shifted in tone is the director at the time, like encouraged him to get really physical with the guy.
Yeah.
And then that guy turned around and sued, so they fired him, and then his wife Steve Wilkos' wife signed
She
on as
became the
director,
producer or
and then it just
whatever.
became like more of a regular talk show.
And she cared about Steve because he's like, yo, every time we come back home, he'd be stressed out, and you know.
Well, it's like high blood pressure. The dude's he's super tense the whole time.
Yeah, there was an episode where some guy, he ended up beefing his wife, and his wife wanted to get physical with him, so he used their 3-month-old baby as a human shield, and the baby got punched in the face.
Some of the stuff that happened was just like, it was crazy.
Yeah, no, it really is, but just his reactions and how he tears into these people was hilarious.
Yeah,
some of these people are just straight morons, dog,
and that's what was gratifying, is he gets these awful people on the show and he just tears into them.
And it's crazy because they're the ones that sign up for the show, you know? Like, the wife was the one that signed up the husband because it's like, yo, we need to deal with this. And they got bitched at the end, you know? Crazy show. Watch season 1.
It's because they get a free trip to Chicago.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, so like, well, and they get
free trip, hotel, and, you know, food and all that, accommodations.
Well, yeah, why not? And then they go in there like, oh, that's why not.
Yeah,
like,
publicly humiliated.
We learned the hard way. We learned very much.
There's this wannabe pimp. Yeah. He was on the show one time, too. And his girl got harassed and beaten, stuff like that. And he just ignored her calls, and he just ignored her flat out, you know? And so Steve stepped up to him, and he's like, I'm going to take your girl. She's coming home with me. And then the guy was like, no, she's coming home with me, too. But he had, like, this look of fear, and, like, the blood was drained out of his face and stuff. And Steve stepped up to him, nose to nose, like, nah, she's coming home with me. I'm taking her home. And the guy couldn't say nothing. That shit was hilarious, too. You know?
Yeah, man. You just, like, show people up.
Take care of your women, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you saw a lot of bad on that show. Like, there's, like, a lot of bad people.
A lot of bad people, and they deserved every
But then
every
you
bit of
see
it.
Steve Wilkos tear into them.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is what you deserve.
For sure.
You know? And it was great. And we used to cut high school so we can go watch these dudes get torn into.
Yeah, yeah.
At one point he got so mad he grabbed, like, it was one of the defining moments of the show. He grabbed the chair. He was like, you know, he's like, you make me so mad.
I can't believe you're not angry about this. I'm the one angry about it.
And then he whipped the chair so hard it literally got stuck in the wall.
Yeah,
you know?
The leg got pinned to like one of the letters or whatever, and it just stayed like that, you know?
It just got stuck right into the wall.
Yeah,
and it was
crazy. It was hilarious.
It was great.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, and then in the end he like takes emails, and a lot of people are like, how can you like yell at these people?
I can't believe you yelled at this person. This person clearly has mental issues.
And then he's like, yeah, what do you say, screw you,
like,
or something like
that? I was like, listen, I'm not here to cater to these people. Clearly they're not fit for society or whatever. This show isn't about belly rubbing. This show isn't for morons. It's not for people like this. If you don't like the show, don't watch it. You know? Crazy. But they still got the Steve Wilkos t-shirt. It's like, I am going to send you a t-shirt, though.
Yeah.
Thanks for the email.
Oh, jeez. Definitely memory lane right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What about you? You went to Mother Teresa, right?
Yeah. Bar even.
Got any stories like that?
Nothing crazy like that, no.
No, eh?
No.
No skipping?
No, I never skipped. I was like... Actually, I did skip on, like, last days of school, but, like, I was never a regular skipper.
Okay.
I went to class, but I, like, didn't retain any information. I felt around it. Like, I didn't care about my education in high school.
Okay, okay. Did you guys have undergrad at the end?
I didn't go to undergrad.
Oh, but you guys had it, though,
I don't think my year had it.
Oh, really, eh?
No.
Oh, that's weird. That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't think we didn't have it.
Okay.
Or we did, I just don't remember, because I don't really, it's been like 4 years now.
Yeah.
Which is fucked. I'm graduating this year from
Crazy.
university.
Yeah, man, time sneaks up on you like that.
Yeah.
It definitely
Russian.
Does. Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. It's nuts, but...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you first.
I was just going to say, like, I don't know what I'm going to do after.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out, but...
stuff kind of falls in line the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, like, kind of discover.
I'm just going to say expect the unexpected, man, because sometimes even when you plan something, it don't happen.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I've experienced that, you know, like...
Yeah.
Like, getting a girlfriend, it just happens when, like, you least expect it, you know?
There you go.
Yeah.
It's just, like, pops out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah, so even stuff that you plan, man.
Yeah, it's been fun, though, yeah. I'm looking forward to the future.
That's dope.
Yeah. I'm just riding this photography wave.
Okay.
See where it takes me, but...
For real.
Yeah, it's been fun. Speaking of, I want to hear what your opinion is on the Spider-Man Homecoming. I haven't heard you.
Oh, we talked
about it last week.
Yeah,
last week.
Yeah, we'll rehash it a little bit. I thought it was okay. I thought it was good.
dope. I thought it was good. I loved it.
It's the best Spider-Man incarnation that they got so far.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm a big fan of Toby though.
He was cool. You know,
I like Andrew Garfield.
I didn't like Andrew Garfield.
Yo, Toby was so bland! So bland! So bland!
Toby was like Peter Parker though.
Was he though?
Yeah.
He embodied it. He was
So what's Peter Parker?
Awkward.
The geek.
Yeah.
A plank of wood? Dude was boring. He was
No.
mad boring.
No.
What was the most exciting thing Toby Macguire did as Spider-Man? And as Peter Parker?
Dr.
Yeah.
Octopus.
No.
Yeah.
This dude lifted a building.
Okay, as Peter Parker, as
he
Peter
stopped the subway
Parker,
train, man.
as Peter
man.
Parker,
Yeah.
what was the most exciting thing he did in his portrayal as Peter Parker? That's what I
Yeah.
meant.
Let's think.
He danced as an emo in Spider-Man 3.
And that
That's it.
no. That movie
That's it.
was the highest selling movie in the whole Spider-Man. I
it
thought
shit sucked.
it even
Uh-huh.
beat Andrew Garfield's incarnation. So you know
Okay.
what? It's all
No,
good.
that's fine.
It's all
Yeah.
good. I'll take it.
But what does
I'll
that
take
tell
it.
you?
What was
What?
the best thing Andrew Garfield did? as
Exactly.
Peter?
Oh, he was fantastic. Shut up.
He couldn't even say what's his name.
I did like.
I didn't even watch the second one. I
I
didn't even
like
bother.
the
Trash.
chemistry. I like the
Yeah, I
chemistry
didn't
though
bother.
with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. I thought they had
Yeah.
good chemistry.
Whatever. He
It was
could
better
say
than
that.
Toby Macguire and Kirsten Dunst.
But like, I felt like he was a better Spider-Man.
Not really.
Yeah, he was.
No.
He had the
No.
quips.
No.
He had the quips. Dude was just like mopey. Toby Maguire was just mopey all the time.
No, that was only the
Yeah.
first movie.
No, he was mad mopey. Even the
No.
second movie and the third movie, he's just mopey Maguire.
Not really.
Not Toby Maguire.
Not really.
Mopey Maguire.
No.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't agree with that.
Nah, man.
I like the Amazing
I'm
Spider-Man,
okay.
but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
No, it sucked. It sucked.
Homecoming, I loved it.
Homecoming was dope, but I hated Flash Thompson
Yeah,
so much.
they fucked that
So
up.
much.
They fucked that up.
I think
So
I
much.
think you're kind of meant to hate him though.
Yeah.
No, I
I
still.
don't think you were meant.
Even
to
even
like
then,
him.
like, okay, he becomes Venom in the Special Agent or whatever, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, no, I don't see
Yeah,
it.
especially- I don't
I
think
don't
they're
see
even
it.
gonna go down that route anyway.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope not. I loved Shocker in the movie, both
Yeah,
versions.
both
What do you think
iterations.
about
You know?
Vulture?
Though.
Huh?
Vulture, what'd you
He
think?
was
Vulture
dope.
was mad
He was dope,
Yeah,
especially that scene we
Vulture
talked
was
about
crazy.
it where he starts piecing everything all
Oh,
together.
he
Yeah.
did piece everything
Yeah,
together.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
fucking
crazy.
And he just pulls out
Crazy.
the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aren't you gonna thank me for saving your life? And I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh shit, okay.
dope.
Yo, but I love Tom Holland, man. He didn't
Oh,
make me
yeah.
feel
Yeah,
like
nah, he was-
too young. It's like, yo, but
I don't
Peter,
care. He
Peter
was
Parker
dope.
is like supposed to be young, you know?
Of
Yeah.
course.
He's
And
supposed to be a kid.
it's smart because Marvel, like, it's very clear that they're gonna lose Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, for sure.
And
It's a new generation.
yeah,
of, like,
Tom
Marvel.
Holland is the new face.
Yeah.
And that's why they made sure they casted him young, so they got him for a long time.
I just
Exactly.
like how there's like a lot of room for like development. Like they didn't like rush into it. Like
No, of
he
course.
was still like a kid in the first movie, like, and he's still like it ends with him still as a kid. You know, like he
Yeah.
hasn't like
Yeah.
grown to like Spider-Man yet.
Yeah.
Which
No.
I really like that. Like there's
No,
so much,
definitely.
There's so much room. You know, there's so many paths you can take with it.
And
sure.
on top of that, like, one of the defining scenes for me, too, was, like, you know, because you do kind of forget that he's young at some points. Like, I know he's in school and everything, but when you see him as Spider-Man, you do kind of forget about it a little bit.
Yeah.
And especially because he's, like, super powered, right?
Yeah.
But the moment, like, that building collapses
yeah,
on him
yeah,
and
yeah.
he's, like, freaking out.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like, come on,
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, when he's just, like,
Yeah.
absolutely losing it, you're like, yeah, like, he's still a kid. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
any person in that circumstance would freak out. But the fact that, like, yo, he lost it for a little while, like, literally calling out for help and stuff like that until he realized that, like, he was the best help that he had.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
yeah, no, that was one of the...
What do you think
Yeah,
about
crazy.
the new Thor, Ragnarok?
I mean,
I'm down for
they
it.
got Planet Hulk in
I'm
that.
down for it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm down
know.
for it.
Because Ragnarok, isn't it when Loki tricks Hulk and he brings him down to Valhalla or whatever, and then Hulk just...
I'm more DC, man.
I think that's
dabble
what
in
it
Marvel,
was.
and
I think
never
that's what it was.
Thor
So to me,
anyway.
it just
Yeah.
seems a little shoehorned. To me, it's kind of reminded me of Batman vs Superman, where they got so much comic plots.
Nah,
and so
I
much
doubt it.
whatever, you
Because,
know what
like,
I mean?
it seems like it's just that Planet Hulk, that's it. Because Marvel's smart. I have full faith in Marvel. I'm sure it's going to be a
Yeah.
good time. I'm sure it's going to be a great
To
movie.
me,
I'm
it seems
excited
like,
for it.
all right,
I'm
if
gonna
you are
watch
gonna
it,
do,
so.
if you are gonna do Planet Hulk or whatever,
Yeah.
this would be a good time to introduce Beta Ray Bill. So, put him
And
in.
maybe they will. We'll see.
He's not in the trailers.
Yeah,
Would
just
you?
because he's not in the trailers doesn't mean he's not in it.
But I mean, Spider-Man was all over the Avengers trailer.
Yeah, because it's Spider-Man, though. Beta Ray Bill is kind of a B character, if you can even call him like that.
I think
I
Howard the
love
Duck
him.
was in
I
Guardians
love-
of the Galaxy
yeah,
trailer
and
too.
they did not show him in the trailer,
Pretty sure,
bro.
pretty sure. Like,
They
right
did
at the end, they
not
had a
show
little
the
scene.
trailer,
or whatever.
bro. No,
Pretty
they
sure.
did not. No, they
Pretty
did
sure.
not. Why would they showcase? No, it just doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
just
So,
necessary.
what I'm trying to say is just because they do not show something in the trailer does not mean it's not going to be in the movie.
I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm just saying if it's not in the trailer. I don't know. Like a character
Yeah.
like that, I think they would have added it.
I'm
never
more-
heard of him.
Yeah,
That's exactly
he's
what it
like
is.
he's an alien. He's one of the only other people to actually be able to pick up Mjolnir.
So
And
he's the
like part of
alien
an
race's
race,
version
yeah,
of Thor. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
he gets granted
Yeah.
that power too. You know, and stuff like that. So I
Did
don't
you
know.
like the Hulk movie from 2003 with Eric Bana?
Hell no.
Yeah,
What?
that was garbage.
Hell no. That was trash.
garbage.
I liked it.
No, man.
With the Hulk dogs.
Yeah.
That part was weird. But
No.
No, the thing about that was like, yo, who's the villain?
And
You
his
know what I
dad
mean?
was absorbing man,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
see, to me, it was like not clear cut. Plus, they gave him daddy issues and stuff.
Yeah,
no,
and that cast was so bland.
It was.
Yeah,
It
it
really
That
was.
movie was so
Yeah, it
bland.
It really was.
You know, like
Edward Norton to me was the best.
that one.
Bruce
Yeah,
Banner.
that movie was solid.
You know,
It was good.
it was
It was
dope,
good.
man.
I remember
What
watching in
did
theaters.
Jake Mark
It was
Ruffalo
solid.
though?
I'm growing into it.
Yeah.
I'm growing into it. Mark Ruffalo. The very first time I ever saw Mark Ruffalo on screen was Shutter Island.
Mm.
So he
Oh,
had
yeah,
that
yeah,
New York
yeah,
accent,
yeah.
and it was 1930. So to
Yeah.
me, I always saw him as that 1930s
Yeah.
New York gangster. You know.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I'm like, yo, they got him to play a scientist.
No, I
you
totally
know, now they're
understand.
starting to I'm starting to grow
But, like,
into
you
it or
know,
whatever, you know. So
actors
it's all good.
act.
Yeah.
So you do know he's not 1930s talk with that accent.
Yeah, no, but to me, it's first
Like,
impression. So
it's like,
that's,
you know,
that's the
actors.
first and last time I ever
act,
saw him on screen. So I'm like,
you
yo,
know?
they got him to do it.
Yeah.
You know,
I know, I'm giving you a hard time to say
It's all
give me
good.
a hard time.
it's
you
all
know?
good. That's
Yeah.
what you all about, busting balls. You know.
Kind of. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
So
Maybe
yeah.
so. Maybe no. You know.
But yeah,
A little bit here, a little bit there.
Spider-Man, cool. I like the little, the little things that they did, little tidbits where they introduced like Matt Gargan in the movie. You know.
Yeah. Silk was in it too. If you paid attention.
Oh really? Eh?
Yeah. Cindy Moon.
Yo,
Nah.
She was on the
See
debate
that.
team.
Oh okay.
Yeah. She was the Asian chick.
the next
Okay.
villain's gonna be Scorpion.
Yeah, Matt Gargan.
Yeah. Matt
Yeah.
Gargan.
Dope.
And in the comics, at some point too, I don't know if they're gonna follow that continuity. Probably not. But Matt Gargan also gets the symbiote.
I hope not, man. Again, that's
Yeah.
whack. Just keep it Eddie Brock and call it a day, man.
Well, Eddie Brock has it now. It's
Dope.
gone back to Eddie Brock.
Finally, okay.
But it had to go
Isn't
through.
Is
Sorry?
it like canon with who's playing him again? The new Venom movie, the standalone Venom movie.
Tom Hardy,
Tom
isn't it?
Hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Eddie Brock, right? He's gonna be Venom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
But apparently, like, it's going to be handled by Sony, so it's not going to tie into the
That's a
MCU.
mess.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
That's whack.
Yeah, because at some point, like, you're going to want to see Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how they're going to do it.
Well,
We'll see
Sam
what they
Raimi
do.
didn't want to have Venom in the movies anyway. He's like,
Yeah,
yo, that's a
it was kinda
character that I
shoehorned
can't
in.
really connect with, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, there's no growth or no humanity type thing
Yeah.
with Eddie Brock or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I'm not adding
Well,
it.
I mean, there is. I don't think he saw it.
Yeah, I think he was just focusing on Venom, not Eddie Brock going to Venom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever.
I don't like Spider-Man 3.
All right.
Yeah,
Highest
well,
grossing
yeah,
Spider-Man
yeah,
movie
highest
before.
But what does that tell you
Homecoming,
about the franchise? If that's the highest grossing, I mean, like Spider-Man in general, both
made
both
money.
versions.
They
Both
made money.
versions.
You just hating
Was
because
he
Amazing
saying-
Spider-Man
I'm not-
sucked
no,
balls
dog.
compared to this one.
Dog,
That's an emo
I'm not
Peter Parker
hating.
beat out
I'm just
Amazing
saying.
Spider-Man 1
I'm just
and 2.
saying. What does that tell you about the fact before Marvel took over that the highest grossing Spider-Man film for Sony was Spider-Man 3?
I mean, the trailers look
You
good,
know what I
that's
mean?
why. I think that's people bought into it. But
Yeah. No,
they
that was
fucking-
it was too
they
much.
fucked up, yeah.
No, I think really what people went to go see the movie for
Was Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they got like
Yeah.
deception.
Well, that's what I
And also like Topher Grace, is Eddie
Yeah.
Brock.
Yeah, that was.
My spider sense is tingling,
I like
if you know what I mean.
Sandman was
No.
good.
You get it. Yeah,
Sandman
he was cool.
good. If they just
was
focused on
cool.
Sandman, would have been a
Because
great movie.
that exactly was who Sam Raimi wanted to focus
Yeah.
on, you know? But then they wanted him to finish off the Green Goblin story, and he's like, whatever. So that's why it just, whatever, shoehorned, you know? But then they wanted to put Venom in it, you know? He's like, he was forced. He's like, my hands are tied, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, and I love it, don't get me wrong, but the original Green Goblin was hammy as hell.
He was, but man,
Hammy
That's what makes it
as
so good, though.
hell.
I loved it. I
Hammy.
loved it.
Willem Dafoe?
Hell yeah.
Willem
I
Dafoe.
love
Hell
him
yeah.
in that.
Yeah.
I love the
No,
scene where he was talking to himself in the mirror, and then he starts crawling on the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah.
Tell me what to do, you know?
Oh,
No, it was
That's a
dope.
classic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your
I
Spider-Man!
think that was like the first movie I saw in the theaters.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah.
2000, that was like 2001, I think.
Ours was Godzilla.
Oh god, it was garbage.
Godzilla.
1998? Was that-
Garbage.
Yeah.
that was
That's a lot of
fucking
fish.
shit.
That's a lot of fish.
That's a
That's
lot
a lot
of
of
fish.
bullshit. That's what it was.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah. To the point, who was it? The Japanese company that put him out. They're like, that's not our Godzilla.
Yeah.
Forget it. They made a movie dedicated to what Americans thought was Godzilla and have Godzilla kill that version of Godzilla. Like, that's not Godzilla. You know? Forget
Don't
that.
touch our proproperties.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, what came out? Ooh.
Yeah,
Who's
they end, up,
texting right now?
they end up putting out Godzilla 2000. You know, and the soundtrack was handled by Rob Zombie, I believe.
Oh god.
Yeah. They put that out on theaters and stuff, you know?
What do you
like
think about
that.
the new Godzilla? What do you think about King Kong versus Godzilla? That whole like movie they're setting up.
I
I'm
don't know.
hyped for it.
Yeah,
Yo, Skull Island was dope.
I didn't like it, man.
I loved it.
I like Peter Jackson's better.
Hell no.
Yeah, man.
Hell no.
No, I like the way.
Nah,
Hey,
nah,
you
yo,
did Jack
this
Black with
Godzilla.
it?
Yeah,
That's
man,
not cool,
I
man.
can't do Jack Black. I'm
But
sorry.
it's so good though.
I'm sorry,
I like the
no.
story. You like grow with King Kong, and this one is just
No.
like this giant fucking and like I don't know.
Hell yeah, yo, he looked jacked up. He looked like that King
but
Kong.
There wasn't much action. I thought.
Nah, that King Kong. He got arrested. They put him in jail. He did his time. He came out. Now he's all jacked up.
I haven't
and now
watched-
he's
I
just
haven't
doing
watched
it. Man,
it.
you got to.
You know
You
what's
got
fucked,
to.
though? Like he's like that's not even like his biggest size. I'm pretending he's a kid. Like that's like a baby. That's
Yeah.
like a young King Kong.
Yeah.
And he's fucking big.
Hell yeah.
Like apparently
That
the
was
big,
crazy.
like the other like the skulls of like the other King Kongs were like his parents, and they're fucking huge.
Yeah, no, they
Yeah.
were. They were. No, it's a dope ass movie. You know, Samuel Jackson's in that
It was
movie too.
okay.
Crazy.
Yeah,
You
of
know?
course. Am I gonna watch
Crazy.
it? Probably not.
Nah, man,
You
you
don't-
need
you
to.
don't
It
miss-
was,
you
it
don't
was
miss
one
it.
of those. Now,
Yeah.
to me, it was one of those
You know?
movies where it's like, man, I kind of wish I watched it in theaters.
I
you
don't
know.
know.
what I mean?
Like honestly,
No.
King Kong, Planet of the Apes, all that. Like it just
I
doesn't.
didn't like the new Planet of the Apes.
I
It
gotta
doesn't,
see
it doesn't
it.
grasp my
I need to
interest.
see that
It doesn't
movie.
grab my interest. I
The
mean,
second
like
one was the best.
I always do end up watching them. I was like, yeah, I know.
This is the last one,
That was
though,
a
right?
good movie. Yeah, it's the last one.
But
More
they're
of a
gonna make more movies.
Yeah,
They're gonna do
Okay.
a whole new
It's
series.
like, I
Yeah.
think
But like,
the
this is
last
the
one
last
is
of the
trilogy.
prequel.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's hinted
Okay.
like the ending like hints that towards like a whole new like future of the Planet of the Apes.
I'm cool. I mean, I like the direction they went with it. I just didn't stand. I couldn't stand the fact that they had
James Franco.
James Franco as a scientist. I'm like, really, eh?
I don't mind
Uh,
James Franco.
I love James
I don't know.
Franco.
He's kind of like
James Franco.
he's hit or miss.
Disaster
depending on where you
artist?
see him.
Huh?
Yeah,
think
of
of
course.
Disaster-
I'm
Disaster
excited for
artist?
that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm trying to see
excited.
that. I'm trying to see that, man. You know, I'm trying to see that.
That looks good, I think.
You're tearing me
No, it's
apart,
good.
Lisa.
Yeah, man.
I can't stand that movie, man. Like, it's too much.
What do you think about like those like live shows they do like at like the Mayfair? You know how they have like interactive like
Every year we say we're gonna go, but we always
Yeah.
miss it.
There's one this
Every year.
Saturday.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
10
it's like-
o'clock.
Did you see? Have you gone on a Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No.
No.
I fucking hated that. Like I like the movie, but I hated like the whole audience.
The crowd
like, plays a
interaction
part.
stuff?
I hated it, man.
What were they
'Cause
doing?
I'm not, it's just yelling like adding in their own lines. Like it's all like this whole like cult kind of thing. They're
Yeah, yeah.
dressing up. Some dude got naked up on stage, and like people on stage like acted out.
Really,
It's
eh?
fucking weird. They're like throwing water and shit. All this weird shit's going on. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
I hate this. I came here to watch it, but I guess like,
Yeah, that's kind of
came to
what
the wrong
man.
showing, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, at that movie, The Room, people throw footballs in it.
and like they throw fucking forks or spoons.
Spoons,
Yes.
yeah. I never got that. That was something brand new
Yeah.
to me. Like, I heard that. I'm like, why are they throwing spoons? But apparently because there's a lot of scenes with spoons in it. I'm like,
How do you
No, it's
fucking-
because there's a lot of paintings and
Spoons.
pictures of spoons throughout the apartment and stuff like that.
really, eh?
Yeah, and that's
I
why I
never
throw
noticed.
What a
spoons.
weird movie.
I haven't
never
either.
noticed.
Yeah, it's just like I've watched this movie so many times and stuff,
Yeah.
and I think it's the first time. Like I think I've only figured that out like in this year.
Recent times, eh?
Yeah, like literally
Yeah.
this year. So
It's all
and
good.
we were on that wave before it blew up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we were on that wave before it blew up.
Hell
And,
yeah,
like,
that,
from then
Birdemic,
till that, yeah,
You know?
Birdemic. Yo, people still haven't caught on to the amazing bulk. And that
Yeah.
makes
Oh,
me
man,
happy.
that was
Yeah.
Yeah,
stupid.
that was my treasure.
That fucking
That was my
you guys showed me
treasure.
that, I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck, this is so dumb.
it's
Crazy. Yeah, that
amazing.
movie sucked.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
man.
it's-
The movie sucked. Nah, I
great,
prefer,
actually.
you know, The Room and the other one.
Mhm.
Samurai Cop, that one was...
Oh,
that was good,
Samurai Cop!
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
man, you got
Samurai Cop is great.
Another
Oh,
hidden gem
geez.
was Black Ninja.
Black Ninja.
Gotta see
Oh
that, too.
God, I forgot about Black Ninja.
Yeah.
Have you seen Black Dynamite?
Yes.
Did you
Mhm.
like it?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I thought it was fun.
I didn't really keep in contact with it, you know, because like they made the animation show or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
didn't
I
watch
heard
that
the
neither.
cartoon was pretty dope too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
whatever.
It retained a lot of
The actual actors and stuff, eh?
just the essence as well.
Yeah.
Like to capture the essence really, really well. So
Okay.
yeah,
Did you watch Rick and Morty?
Hell yeah.
I need to watch a new season.
Hell yeah.
I haven't got caught up yet.
It's almost done, I think.
Okay,
I think they're
I
wrapping
heard
it
it
up.
was done.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah,
I think they probably aired the last episode maybe
Yeah.
last week or whatever.
Okay.
you
Yeah, I know.
I need to watch it.
I do too. I also need to finish off Samurai Jack.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
you want
start
to?
and finish. Yeah. I
Yeah.
heard it was dope. I heard it was crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
I heard
yeah.
It was good.
I need to
So
do that.
get it like all banged
Just
out.
like what you said, start and finish, because I don't just want to jump into the new season.
Oh,
Just stuff,
no.
right?
I need to just finish it because I already watched the whole season. Like I think last year.
Yeah, no, I
Like
need
the
to.
whole
I
series.
need to invest. How many
Yeah.
seasons is it? Like what, 2, right?
Oh, I
2,
don't
3?
remember. No, I think there's like three or four maybe.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, don't quote me on that.
Yeah, yeah.
I know more than 2 though, if I remember correctly.
All right.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But time's like
3:18.
almost 3:20.
Well, 3:19.
You know, probably get back to the music.
2.5 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got Black Denim, you know, keeping it alive and
Yes,
right here.
keep it holding down Broadway, Black Denim. Of
Fighting
course.
on the Home Invaders
Yes.
show, y'all know what it is.
You know how it is. Like how we fighting on who's the best Peter Parker. Obviously it's Tom Holland. But like
no, definitely. Hands down,
obviously
hands
Tom
down.
Holland. But like before that, you know, we try to figure this out and hatch it out.
Yeah, Toby Macguire. Toby Macguire, yeah. Toby Macguire, we'll take Toby Macguire over everything, you know what I mean? Emo Macguire with them dancing moves and thrusting and all that.
You keep
That thrusting, yeah, he was legit doing it to Amazing Spider-Man, you know? Every thrust, he got $1 million for that.
Oh man, when your main franchise is carried by the downfall of Venom and the worst portrayal of a villain on screen, I'm sorry, but
It's
I
all
can't.
good.
I can't ride with that.
It's all good.
So.
Worst villain portrayal on screen would have to be Electro with Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
You haven't seen it, and that's why.
But the multitude though, the impact, you have Venom. Electro, who cares about Electro, bro? Everybody cares about Venom. Everybody wants to see Venom done right.
No, okay, yeah, done right.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
We'll see what Sony does.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll see what Sony
honestly,
does.
are they better than Fox in terms of what they're doing with their
Kind
comic
of.
dudes? I
Kind
don't know,
of.
because all they had was Spider-Man, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
No, but didn't they also have Hulk?
I think they
No,
still-
Universal.
Universal.
they still have
Universal
Hulk,
have
right?
it.
Yeah, they still have Hulk.
Yeah, no, Universal
Yeah.
still got Hulk,
Yeah.
and that's why they're not doing any more Hulk
Yeah,
movies,
that
which
sucks.
is
Yeah,
garbage.
because it's shared rights.
That and they don't have any faith in Hulk like that, and I'm like, what, for real? Okay, yeah, no, it's trash, you know.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Black Denim fighting on the Home Invaders show, because y'all know what it is. Here's an inside joke for y'all. We always ready to fight. Home Invaders show.
Always ready to fight.
Always.
Holy shit.
What's up?
It's fun stuff.
Sorry?
That's fun stuff.
It's all good.
Hey, yo, we can keep this track on, because it's Ottawa. We're not gonna get stopped. We're not gonna get dropped. We're not gonna get shut down.
Right on.
You know, I want to say shouts out to Black Denim, Precise.
course.
You know, I've been seeing the moves y'all making. I appreciate all that. And yeah, you know, again, Home Invasion Awards are coming up in December. You know, when we give out the awards for the best of 2016.
So,
You know,
who knows?
so who
We'll see
knows?
what
Black Denim
happens.
might be on it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Black Denim might be on.
For real.
Yeah. So the great debate, Spider-Man. Who is better, Toby Macguire or Andrew Garfield? Let us know at the bottom. I like to say Toby. Aaron is saying Toby. Apollo's saying Andrew Garfield. I don't know. Let us know at the bottom what y'all think.
I say Tom Holland.
No, Tom Holland,
But-
hands down. We'll put it there right
I
here.
follow up. I like Andrew Garfield. I like he was
Toby.
charismatic.
The Amazing Spider-Man
He's
2
charismatic.
was worse than Spider-Man 3.
Sorry?
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was worse than Spider-Man
It was.
I didn't even
It was.
watch it.
Ryan,
so I can't say.
the guy that likes Andrew Garfield didn't even have enough faith to watch the second movie.
No, but it's
Forget it.
because I hate
That says
Jamie,
a lot right
I
there.
hate
There you
Jamie
go.
Foxx. I cannot stand Jamie Foxx.
That too.
So,
But yo, another thing, Jamie Foxx, he really wants to play his new Spawn in that movie, eh? You heard about that? He's campaigning hard to play that
I
shit.
can see it.
No.
no.
No, no, no. Bring back Michael J. White. What's up
I was
with
gonna
that?
say,
You
like,
know?
you go from Michael J. White to, like, Electro. Failed Electro. Failed. I've been told. Failed Electro. I haven't watched it. And I don't
Rhino
wanna
was in
watch
that movie. He was stupid as fuck in that movie. So yeah, straight up.
it. Yeah, I heard Rhino was
Oh,
whack.
was it
Yeah.
I saw it.
Paul Giamatti.
When I heard Paul Giamatti,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what are you
I'm like, yo, give him the
doing?
Brooklyn accent. What's up with this?
Yeah,
You know?
I'm like, yo, what are you guys doing?
It's
No,
all
Trash.
no, not like this. Not like this, Sony. Not like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's
I
what's
thought
up.
the same thing. I like the
Good.
first. I was not from the first movie.
Yeah,
Nah,
Second movie was just garbage. Like, I hated everything about it.
yeah, it was garbage.
I never clicked to me. To me, it seemed like a wannabe,
Yeah,
you
it
know.
was just like it was just rushed.
One thing I do miss about the Spider-Man movies, the one Raimi did, the organic web shooters. You know,
You like
I hated the web shooter shit. Because he's a slider. He's right.
Yeah, but the comics is
Yeah, the
he makes
comics.
his own,
Yeah, but to me, it's like it makes sense though. He got bit by a
why
spider.
is
So
shooting out?
shit.
Why is shooting out his breast? Why come out like anywhere else?
What is that?
Yeah,
Nipples.
you never know, man,
Nipples.
because the spiders like
Yeah.
have like blood coming out of their ass.
Still,
Why
out of his wrist, whatever.
It's
Call
not
it a bitch.
logical, you know?
Yeah.
Organic is what it is for me. You know.
Just a lactates web.
Alright, we're getting crazy, so we're gonna turn off the thing right here. I want to say much love to everybody that's been tuning in and watching this video live.
Yes.
Stay tuned, we got more coming at you.
Always.
So keep that radio locked, 93.1 on the FM.
Let him
or
know.
stay locked on that link right there. CJCUFM.com. Listen live. What's up?
Don't forget, we got the funding drive.
Right, starting next Friday, I believe.
Okay.
Next Friday. We try to get 137K, I believe. Let's say 135,000. We're trying to get that. So go ahead and donate some money. Keep us in mind. Keep New Jack City in mind. And try to keep this going on so we can have artists showcasing their platform and all of that live on the show.
For real.
Y'all know what it is. Home Invaders show. Keep it coming. We got it till 6 in the morning. So keep the radio locked on that.
But it's only 3:24 currently, so we still got time.
We still got a lot coming at you.
Yes, we do.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Peace,
we do.
y'all.